Welcome to Speech Goals channel. My name is Jasna Cowan. I'm the Director of Speech Goals. Today I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about what to do if you have an aggressive toddler or a toddler that doesn't really know how to socialize with other kids. So I hear very often from parents that they're afraid to take their child to the park or to the library because their child's the one that's pushing and shoving other kids, or they might pull kids' hair. So what tends to happen when you have a child that tends to be a little bit more aggressive or, up in other children's faces and things like that is the parent sometimes tends to keep the child from being exposed to those public settings because it brings for more behavior. But when in fact, I think it's really important to acknowledge and realize that the child actually needs more opportunities to practice than less. So definitely if you have a toddler that is shoving, hitting, biting, or has a really hard time interacting or participating in public kind of social situations, I think it's really, really important to consider evaluating your child to see if they need further support. That's going to be first and foremost. It's really important to look for assistance or help if you're having a lot of struggle having your child be in public places. But if you are in therapy, I think it's really hard for parents because they see their child, melting down and causing a ruckus in public, and so it's hard to pick up the little noodles. They want to just throw themselves on the ground, and it can be very embarrassing, and have people give you those judging looks and everything. But it is really, really important, in my opinion, that the kids practice as much as possible to get better before they're actually in social environments because it's part of their routine. So for example, a child that's having a hard time being in a social situation at a park because they shove kids or they bite, those children are eventually going to be in preschool or kindergarten type of environment where then it's going to matter. So it's really important that parents recognize it is uncomfortable to be in these situations, but how can you help your child get over that? Get over learning how to interact with other children in a better, positive way. Sometimes I do see kids that do tend to shove and they get into other kids' kind of personal spaces, but it's because they really don't know how to interact or how to engage with other children. They really just want to play with other kids, but they don't know how to say, hey, come and play with me, or I really think you're fun and I want to play and chase you. Instead, they just, or, things like that. So it's not really their fault. I do firmly believe that toddlers and babies are doing the best job that they possibly can. Can they have support to learn better or faster? Yes. And so that's why it's really important to be aware when a child needs more support. So when it becomes a little bit more stressing, when you tend to avoid certain places because your child's having a hard time, it may be a sign to look for some help and support. There are therapists, there are early interventionists, there are behavior therapists that can help support you and your child do better in those environments. So hopefully that was helpful for you guys. Please subscribe to our channel and hang in there if you do have that very tactile, pushy, shovey toddler. They can always do better, but they definitely need to learn those social skills before they enter preschool and kindergarten. Thanks so much. Thanks for listening. Bye.